Hey there. You know those letters on your food labels, right? A, B, C? Well, turns out those are just their code names. Today, we're going behind the scenes to uncover their real identities and the secret missions they're running inside our bodies 24/7. So let's get into it.
Yeah, you see them everywhere. Cereal boxes, vitamin bottles. But have you ever stopped to think, who is vitamin A really? Like, what's its actual name? And what is it actually doing in your body? That's the mystery we're solving today. Okay, so here's the game plan. First, we're going to decode the two main vitamin teams. Then, we'll meet the B-complex crew, check out the fat-soluble protectors, and shine a spotlight on the one and only vitamin C. Finally, we'll see how they all work together in this incredible symphony of health.
All right, first things first. You gotta know that scientists don't just lump all vitamins together. Nope. They're split into two very different teams, and it all comes down to how our body uses or stores them. This is super important because it explains pretty much everything else.
So on one side, you've got your water-soluble team, that's vitamin C and all the B vitamins. These guys are the use it or lose it crew. Your body grabs what it needs right now, and whatever's left over, it just gets flushed out. Simple. But then you've got the fat-soluble team, A, D, E, and K. These are the preppers. They can actually be stored in your fat and liver for days, sometimes even months, just waiting for the call to action.
Okay, let's dive into our first team, and trust me, it's a big one. We're talking about the B complex. This isn't just one vitamin, it's a whole crew of 8 different nutrients, all working together. And their main job? Basically, they're the engine room, keeping your energy up and making sure all your body's systems are firing on all cylinders.
And look at this lineup, 8 of them in total. And each one has its own specific code name and a super specialized mission. So let's get acquainted with the first few members of the crew and see what they actually do. Okay, so this group right here, this is your body's core engine room. You've got B1, thiamine, and B2, riboflavin. Think of them as your primary energy converters, turning the food you eat into actual fuel. Then you get the specialists. B3, niacin, is like a tiny microscopic mechanic, literally repairing your DNA. And B5, pantothenic acid, it's essential for making hormones. Pretty amazing stuff.
Now, the rest of the B team, they're all about building and communication. B6, pyridoxine, is like the construction foreman, managing the amino acids, the building blocks of protein. B9, folic acid, is on the front lines creating brand new cells, and B12, cyanocobalamin, is in charge of building red blood cells and keeping the communication lines of your nervous system humming. So, you see, the B team is way more than just energy. It's your body's construction and maintenance crew.
All right, let's switch gears and talk about that other team, the fat-soluble vitamins. These guys are the long-term specialists. Remember, they get stored in the body so they can hang around and carry out these really specific protective missions over time. Let's meet them.
First up, we have vitamin A, whose secret identity is retinol. You can think of retinol as your body's chief of security. Its most famous gig, for sure, is protecting your vision, but it's also a frontline defender for your immune system, and it helps keep your skin healthy, which is your body's first line of defense against, well, everything. Next on the list is vitamin D, also known as cholecalciferol. This is your body's head structural engineer. Its main job is to help you absorb calcium, which is absolutely critical for building strong bones. Seriously, without vitamin D on the job, your skeleton would be in big trouble.
And here's vitamin E, or tocopherol. This one is the ultimate cellular bodyguard. Its main mission is to be a powerful antioxidant. So what does that mean? Well, just by living, your body creates these rogue molecules that can damage your cells. Vitamin E basically swoops in and neutralizes them, protecting your cells from the inside out. It's a lifesaver, literally.
Last but definitely not least in this group is vitamin K, phylloquinone. I like to think of this one as the body's rapid response medic. Get a cut? Vitamin K is the first on the scene, making sure your blood clots up so you stop bleeding. It's one of those unsung heroes you don't think about until you really, really need it.
Okay, so we've met the B-complex crew and the fat-soluble specialists, but there's one vitamin that's so versatile it's basically a team of one. You know who I'm talking about. It's the famous vitamin C, or by its real name, ascorbic acid.
Yeah, while a lot of other vitamins have their one specific job, vitamin C is the ultimate multitasker. It's a total jack of all trades, getting involved in tons of different jobs all over the body. That's what makes it so incredibly essential.
Let's just look at its top 3 roles, okay? First, just like vitamin E, it's a powerhouse antioxidant, cleaning up cellular damage. Second, and this is what it's famous for, it gives huge support to your immune system. And third, it's crucial for making collagen. That's the protein that literally acts like glue, holding your skin, bones, and everything else together. No wonder it's so important.
So we've met all the individual players, right? The B-complex crew, the fat-soluble specialists, and the amazing vitamin C. But here's the thing. The real magic isn't in what they do alone. It's how they all work together, like a perfectly tuned symphony. And this is maybe the most important takeaway. No vitamin is an island. They all work together. The B vitamins need each other to run that energy orchestra. Vitamin D might grab the calcium, but it needs vitamin K to tell that calcium where to go in your bones. If you're missing just one player, the whole performance can get thrown off. It's just an incredible example of teamwork happening inside you right now.
And there you have it, the secret identities behind the simple letters on the label. From niacin literally repairing your DNA to vitamin K acting as a tiny medic, these guys are working non-stop for you. So now that you've met the whole team, I'm curious, which vitamin's real job was the biggest surprise? Thanks for joining me for this explainer.